Hi everyone, Misha the Word Witch. Welcome back to my channel. Today I will be showing you the 5 books that I will be reading in May. These 5 books are on my list of 50 books I want to read in 2025. Obviously, I am reading other books besides just the books on my list, but these are a part of the ones I actively want to read. So the first book is Moon Magic. I've had this book for a while, and I mean, look at it. It's absolutely stunning. It's absolutely beautiful. Unfortunately, I've never been able, even like Googling it, to find an author for this book. So I don't know who wrote it. I just know that Sweetwater Press is the publisher that published it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to reading this, and I honestly hope I end up liking it because that book is just, it's so beautiful. The next book is called Burning Bright: Rituals, Reiki, and Self-Care to Heal Burnout, Anxiety, and Stress by Kelsey J. I want to say Patel. If I'm mispronouncing that, I'm so sorry. I bought this a while ago at Five Below. I did start reading it. I didn't get very far, so I just took the bookmark out. This year I'm really wanting to focus on, anxiety and stress and, mental health management more so than previous years. So I'm hoping this book will be, really good for that. To kind of go along with the theme, the next book is Banish Your Inner Critic, Silence the Voice of Self-Doubt to Unleash Your Creativity and Do Your Best Work by Denise Jacobs. I bought this at Barnes & Noble a couple years ago. I did start it at one point. I didn't get very far, so I just took the bookmark out and decided, this is going to be the year that I actually read it. Yeah, I mean, again, when it comes to my writing and it comes to even, my YouTube channel, my Etsy shop, I have, a lot of self-doubt and a lot of times where I feel creatively paralyzed because I know you can't edit a blank page. I know you can post a video and people won't watch it, or I know you can put a lot of work into a piece of jewelry and maybe people won't see it the way you do. But that's not a reason not to do those things. You just got to keep going and persisting. So, hopefully this book will be able to help silence that little voice in my head that keeps telling me, you're not doing enough, or you're not good enough, or, you're not as creative as you think you are, or whatever that little voice likes to tell me. The next book, and this really seems to be May seems to be mental health month for me. I don't know how it turned out that way, but it's Detox Your Thoughts, Quit Negative Self-Talk for Good and Discover the Life You've Always Wanted by Andrea, I'm going to butcher this, Bonnier, PhD. I took this book out of the library. This is not one I own. It's beautiful. I love that blue. That blue is so calming and everything. So yeah, I know I've had this book on my list for a little bit. I don't know too much about it other than, that it's just a way to help you talk, better to yourself and, all that. So it really goes along with kind of goes along pretty well with the other 3 books. Maybe some people might consider the Moon Magic one not really a self-help one, but, I do consider metaphysical books to be, a form of self-help, because, Wicca is a religion, so, but anyway, so there's that one, and then the last book, which has nothing to do with mental health, but I've had it for a while, and I just finally want to get around to reading it, is, I'm going to probably butcher these names, Baron and Luthane, by J.R.R. Tolkien and edited by his son Christopher Tolkien. I love Lord of the Rings. I have for a long time, and I read the Silmarillion. Obviously, I've read the Hobbit. I've read the main trilogy. But I want to start diving into like other books. So I've had this one for a while. I can't even remember how long I've had it, but like I'm ready to read it and see if I like it. Yeah. So that's it. Those are the 5 books that I will actively be reading in May. So for June, just a little spoiler. June is going to be a complete surprise. Normally my thumbnails give away what books I'm going to be reading. I don't have my June list prepared because I usually try to use the months of June and December as like catch-up months for any books I haven't read in the previous months. So far this year, I'm doing pretty well with that, with like not having books I need to catch up on. So next month's video, the June one, the thumbnail is going to have question marks, and you are definitely going to have to watch the video to find out what 5 books I'm going to be reading in the month of June. I don't even know what books I'm going to be reading yet. I have a few ideas of what I might want to read, but nothing definitive yet. So stay tuned for that, and in between, I'll have more videos. I have another book haul I want to film. I want to get around to finishing my bookshelf redo, and just like a bunch of other videos. So yeah, we'll see how it all goes. Anyway, I hope everyone has a great day. I'll see you later. Bye.